For those of you who have tried to buy a house recently in South Florida, you know how crazy the market is. And in times of craziness, people often turn to prayer or meditation. Luckily for you, we brought you to a home where you can do both.
This house was built in 1947, so it sort of came post-war. This has been run as a Buddhist meditation center for the last 20 years. In 2012, they undertook a project to construct on-site 8 stupas. And this was a permitted project through the village of El Portal. And these were, with foundations. These are permanent sculptural elements that are part of the property that have unbelievable meaning for the Buddhist community. They say energetically these stupas connect Florida to the world.
What stupas do is they help to balance the elements. And in Florida, our elements are really out of whack. There's no earth element at all. We have a lot of air, a lot of water, now more heat than ever, but we're missing that one component, and so everything is a little bit out of whack. So that's why we built the stupas, so that that would begin to help to balance the elements. When the elements are in balance, it helps, let's say, to avoid or to avert really terrible natural disasters.
Located directly on Miami's historic Little River, the property is for sale for $1.45 million. And while it's a beautiful home to be sure, South Florida's Buddhist community hopes that the stupas are preserved by whoever buys this place next.
Ideally, we'd love to be able to sell it to a buyer that understands the property, wants to preserve as much of the structures as possible, and definitely the stupas. So that's a real motivating factor. We have had, your typical Miami sort of, kick the tire developer come through, and that's, I believe, not the buyer for this property.
There's a spiritual heritage here now. It's been here, it's been working here for a little over 10 years. There just isn't the financial backing to keep it. The place is magical, it will do its work. Those stupas are going to do their work whether I'm here or not.